Two people invest 1 lakh rupees in gold on the same day. 5 years later, one earns nearly double in returns, the other barely breaks even. Same gold, same price. What went wrong? But gold just crossed 15,700 rupees per gram. And every Indian household has one question: should I buy physical gold or a gold ETF? Today we break it down with real numbers. No bias today, no agenda. After listening, you decide. Please note that the numbers we use here may vary slightly in real life, but they are close enough for a clear understanding. Why physical gold is not just metal? Let's be honest. For Indians, gold isn't just an investment, it's emotion. When a mother saves gold for her daughter's wedding, she's not thinking about returns. She's thinking about security, dignity, and tradition. That gold bangle worn every day, that chain gifted at a naming ceremony, no ETF can replace that feeling. And that's perfectly valid. Physical gold has one superpower no ETF has. You can wear it, gift it, and use it without selling it. It needs no internet, no demat account, no broker. Even a 70-year-old grandmother in a small town can understand it and hold it in her hands. During a crisis, physical gold can be pledged for a loan within hours at any bank or local gold shop. That's real, tangible security in the real world. So if the purpose is emotional value, family tradition, or wearing it, physical gold is irreplaceable. But here's where physical gold hurts your wallet. Now let's talk investment. And this is where two very different scenarios play out. Scenario 1. Gold ornaments. If we purchase gold jewelry today at 15,700 rupees per gram, the jeweler adds 12 to 20% making charges and 3% GST on top. On 1 lakh rupees worth of gold, we've already lost 15,000 rupees to 23,000 rupees before we even walk out the door. 5 years later, when we try to sell, the jeweler deducts for making charges, wastage, and wear and tear. Buyback happens at a minimum 3% below market rate, and often much more depending on the jeweler. The ornament bought for emotional value becomes financially expensive when treated as an investment. Scenario 2. Gold coins or biscuits. This is smarter. BIS hallmarked gold coins have zero or minimal making charges. We pay roughly 3% GST and a small premium. Buyback is cleaner, closer to actual market price with a minimum 3% deduction. If we purchase a 10-gram gold coin today for roughly 1,58,000 rupees and gold grows at its historical average over 5 years, the value appreciates meaningfully. But we also need to account for locker rent of around 2,000 rupees per year, theft risk, and purity verification hassle at the time of resale. The honest truth on physical gold. Ornaments. Buy for emotion, not investment. Coins. Far better than ornaments for investment, but friction costs still exist. Gold ETF. The clean, cold numbers. Now if we invest that same 1 lakh rupees in a gold ETF, we pay zero making charges and zero GST at the time of purchase. The only cost is an annual expense ratio of around 0.35 to 0.50%. On 1 lakh rupees, that's just 350 to 500 rupees per year. That's it. We buy it from our phone through a demat account. We sell it from our phone at live market price. No jeweler, no middleman, no deduction at exit. Over the same 5-year period, every rupee we saved on making charges stays invested and grows along with gold price. But gold ETF has real cons too, and nobody talks about these. No demat account means no gold ETF. It needs a smartphone, internet connection, and comfort with digital platforms. Not everyone has that, especially in smaller towns and older generations. You cannot wear it. You cannot gift it at a wedding. You cannot pledge it at a local shop during a rural emergency. It has zero emotional or physical presence. Gold ETF returns are purely linked to gold price movement. If gold falls, the ETF falls. There is no interest, no extra yield, nothing additional. And if we panic sell during wrong market hours, we might exit at a slight discount due to the difference between buy and sell price on the exchange. The PM's advice and the bigger picture. Why does the government keep saying avoid gold? India imports approximately 700 to 800 tons of gold every single year. Every gram we buy costs foreign exchange, US dollars. That puts pressure on the rupee and drains our country's foreign reserves. This is not just economic advice, it is a request to think beyond our own portfolio, to think about what mass gold buying does to the entire nation's financial health. Not only our Prime Minister, but multiple economists across the country agree with it. The concern is real and it is data backed. Here is the honest, no bias summary. Buy physical gold ornaments for weddings, traditions, gifting, and wearing. Do not calculate investment returns on it. It was never meant for that purpose. Buy gold coins if you want physical gold as a pure investment. Cheaper than ornaments, cleaner buyback, more transparent pricing. But factor in storage and friction costs. Buy gold ETF if your only goal is growing wealth linked to gold price. Lowest cost, zero storage, full transparency, sell anytime from your phone. The smartest approach? Use both with clarity of purpose. Gold for your heart and your family. ETF for your financial portfolio. And one last thought. Our Prime Minister asked us to pause gold purchases for a year. Not to hurt us, but to strengthen us. Every dollar we save on gold imports is a dollar that stays in India, that strengthens our rupee, that builds our nation's reserves. We are not just investors, we are Indians. And sometimes, the most powerful investment we can make is in the strength of our own country. If every one of us pauses just once and thinks before buying, that collective decision adds up to billions of dollars saved for India. So let's try our best to respect those words, not out of compulsion, but out of pride. Jai Hind. Hit the like button and subscribe the channel for more interactive and informative discussions.